Hello everyone, welcome to today's VCT Pacific Scrum. We're here with Cruz and Frost from TALON. Cruz, if you could start with your thoughts on the game, please.
On Icebox, I think we're like a bit cold. We weren't hitting our shots. Did the right things a few rounds, but we got punished because we were not hitting shots, and then just put so much pressure on us playing afterward, thinking that the things we're doing is not correct, but it actually is. We're just not. They just hit amazing shots. Then after that, it just made us like doubt this and that. So harder to play. Fracture, I think. Close game. They were just a better team at the end during the clutches. So it was a close game. I'm kind of happy that at least we played to the potential that we were supposed to in the second map, not the first one. So yeah, but there's nothing to be happy about when we lost. So yeah, overall that's it.
And Frost, if you have any your thoughts on the game, please.
I pretty much agree with most of the points that Cruz made. I think the only thing I'll add is that you can tell that the lack of preparation really hurt us, because even if you try to instruct on, hey, you know, for this match you need to do this and you need to do that, there are things that were still not done correctly on Icebox, which cost us a lot of rounds. And this is the second time where a player just takes over a game by finding a gaps that shouldn't be exploited because we are communicating the gap. We have players that are just, you know, I don't think ready to play at this level against people like that. So Mako had an exceptional game similar to Munchkin on Icebox, where he just takes over the game in ways that we prepared to not have him do, and it's like a nightmare when you're watching it. But you only have a limited amount of time of preparation, so it's like a lot to remember for the players. So it's like kind of frustrating. And then on both maps, actually, we still continue to lose pistol. And yeah, I mean, I believe on Fracture we were down 0-4. And then on our defense, we actually win a pistol, but I don't think we won another round for 6 or 7 rounds after that. So I think in general, experience got us today, but I'm not disheartened by the loss or anything. I think that we played well enough that we can look back and I think learn from this. At least we didn't play scared, right? So that's progress from earlier in the season.
Thank you. We will now open the floor for on-site live questions. If you have any questions, please raise your hand and we will bring you a microphone. 질문 있는 기자님들은 손을 들어주시면 마이크를 전달드리겠습니다.
Hello, I'm Aru. Commiserations on the loss today. My question is to Frost. The team performed magnificently on Haven, especially beating Genji and T1, as they are known very strong in Haven. Today you chose Icebox over Haven, and Icebox was kind of a map that TALON was struggling to execute. So I would like to hear your thoughts about Icebox, Haven, and the map draft today. Thank you.
Could have been my fault. We thought we saw something that we liked on Icebox and would make the game easier for us, especially for our skill set. Yeah, I mean, it could have been a mistake. I have no problem admitting that. But we all talked about it, and we really thought that Icebox, there was just something on Icebox that we knew, that we talked about, that we thought was there. And then, as I said, you know, Mako, just like Munchkin, finds one thing and just exploits it round after round after round. And by the time we adapt to it, you're already down like 6-2, 7-2, and it's like really hard to claw back. So certainly could have been a mistake. But to be honest, we got a really good map pool. So we can't, sure, we could have picked Haven. But if you told me yesterday we get these 3 maps, I'm fist bumping. So no excuses for maps.
Thank you very much.
Hello guys, congratulations on the loss, Laura. My first question will be to Cruz. It's a general question, honestly not about like tonight's match. I just wanted to know, like looking back at your stage 1 run, what do you think was like the biggest achievement for the team? And what are the things you think that you would like to improve before stage 2? Thank you.
I think they learned a lot, like Killua especially, even Thai. They learned so much within the past month or two, playing against a team of this caliber, and then they try to get better every day. They try to not make the same mistakes, which I think both of us really appreciate it, because the things we're doing is we're not making trying to not make the same mistakes. So I think like the past team, I feel like when we just don't have an answer, we will just fold, and like it will be like completely 13-4, 13-4. Like there's no bouncing back. But then this one is like, after they get a feel of it, if we get hit again with the same thing twice, I don't think we will react the same way. So I think the experience will help them and make them like smarter. So that's why all the calls they make during like clutch situations are like very important to me, and that all came because of the amount of reps they had against these teams. Like the things they decide to do in those tough situations, you can see from like day 1 until today, it's like totally different, like how we play together, stuff like that.
Okay, so thank you so much for sharing. And my second question will be to Frost, to address the elephant in the room about the opening part of tonight's match. I would like to ask, why did you decide not to fist bump the coach of the opposing team tonight? If you would love to comment on that. Thank you.
No, but so here's what's funny. So I have a Spike Talk episode where I talk about this. So people from NA and EMEA messaged me on my phone. That's actually one of the texts I received just now that I laughed at, because I think now people are paying attention to APAC much more. That's a good thing. So new faces are seeing sort of like domestically our games now a hell of a lot more. You can see it in like the amount of people that are watch partying now, right? As opposed to like last season. What I find really funny is I'm not sure why people are surprised, because we had a similar situation last season, right? And we had a lot of comments, obviously more his way than mine, right? So I'm not gonna like get into the specifics, but if anybody wants to listen to his interviews in the past about me, you know, teaching lessons and, you know, a whole other myriad of stuff, they can. There's real smoke between us. Obviously, it doesn't extend to the players. It has nothing to do with anybody else. This is just a me and him thing that probably will never be resolved, and that's okay. And it's funny and good entertainment for everybody else. And you know, we are in the entertainment industry, so you know, DRX fans are gonna hate me because of it, and that is okay. TALON fans actually might hate me because of it, because it's not, you know, I don't think in Thai culture it's cool to do that either, obviously with the issues me and Cruz had earlier on in our career, of course. But yeah, I mean, there's real smoke there. So I'm surprised everyone is surprised, because, you know, we've already been through this. So, but, you know, I guess it's now for all the new eyes so that they know and are now up to date. You know, there's real stuff between us, and that's not going away.
Mm-hmm. Okay, thank you so much for replying, and good luck to the team in stage 2.
For those who have additional questions, please raise your hands. Seeing as how there are no more on-site questions, we'll end the scrum for today. Thank you for your thoughts, and we'll be back shortly with our next scrum.